New Year to everyone. Yes, may this new year, this year, 2023, brings us joy, abundance, and prosperity to all of us. Now, today is my first live interview for this year. And I have Dora, the explorer, here with me in the studio. Yes, she is an explorer, and she is a brave young lady who is from the Philippines, an accountant in profession and in heart. I know that. And yeah, she explore the world by migrating to down under, that is Sydney. So yeah, Dora, yeah, Teodora. So it's short, right? So I am very excited to have you here, and thank you for saying yes to my invitation to be here and to hear your story, to let people out there hear your story, who you are, what you're doing for a living, and why you decided to do this business. So first and foremost, welcome. Welcome to Amsterdam. Should I say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So,
Okay, so yeah, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm so honored and pleasure is mine. Thank you, Sis Ida, for this invite. I normally don't put myself on camera, although I'm trying to improve it because I'm really shy. I have this mentality that I can't stand on being on social media or on camera, but with this business, I was able to improve a lot. Like the self-development part of this business really helped me a lot. So as a little bit of background, my name is Teodora, but you can call me Dora. I'm originally from the northern Samar, Philippines, and I migrated to Australia back in 2016. I am full-time tax accountant by profession. Been working here for 5 years, but I was also a bank auditor for 7 years in the Philippines prior to migrating. I was the youngest of 11 child, and I'm the only one who migrated to outside of Philippines. So I was like I consider myself as explorer, and then I've been through a lot. And as a normal immigrant, it's really hard to establish yourself. I have to rely nothing but except for myself. I remember when I walked down the airport, upon touching the Australia, there's no one not even want to pick me up at the airports. It was totally intimidating experience. And to be honest, every time I recall that part, I would say to myself, "Oh my God, I was able to do it," and yeah, bravo. So yes,
oh,
so yeah, so thank you so much, Sis Ida. It was really it was really an honor for me to say yes, because definitely I wanted to improve as well. I've been following your page and I admire you for being like
aw.
active. And then yeah, I wish I could do that and I could improve myself as well this year.
Yeah, you are doing great. I know that. It's just we business owners, we are not all of us are really or wanted to be exposed. This is live, and people can just see and hear what we are talking about here. And of course, uh, we can't avoid that there are people who will criticize us. It's fine. I mean, we are unique in each person is unique. You are unique, I'm unique. We are business owners. We are here to inspire and motivate people to be part of this amazing business, because this business has changed a lot of or thousands of lives already, and our lives too. You said you are camera shy, okay, but you step out from your comfort zone and you're here. That's already a part of your progress. So think of that. And
Yeah.
that is one small step, and you will go farther. I know that. I see that when you step out from the airport, I mean from the plane, and in the airport, you were in the airport in Australia, and you said, "This is a new world for me." And you're there, and you're already how many years there? You
6 years.
Yes, you showed progress. That progress, this is a new challenge in your life. You step out from your comfort zone. You are here with me now, and then you are doing the business in the background while being an accountant. That is really a challenge for you, but of course, a kind of um, progress.
Yes,
So
definitely.
yeah,
I'm still working on it, and I think that it's a long way for me to to go. But I celebrate every small victory that I got from like self development, and I keep learning and learning every day.
that's what we are here. We are doing here, Adora, because this business is our business. No one will do this for us. We decided to be in this business because we know and we see that there is a big potential, huge potential in this business, and we believe the system is doing that for all of us. I mean, if you will just think about these successful people in the whole world, these people, we see them, they are very successful now, but we don't know how many times they failed,
Yeah,
right? We
exactly.
don't know how many
Yeah,
times they
every,
failed.
everyone, yeah, everyone started at the beginning. That's why that's a little bit of inspiration for me. That yeah, they started like us before, shy, and then not even knowing what to do, and then you just keep evolving, and then they're just being open minded as to what to do, and they're gonna take where this business is gonna take them. So just go with the flow, accept those challenges. So that's one of my my biggest learning lesson. Every time I saw something that is successful, I always tell myself that yeah, they started where you are, so just keep moving.
Yes, that's how this business works. So my question for you is, what made you decide to jump into this digital business instead of focusing your job? Because I know you love your job as an accountant, and it's not easy, I know, because you have to handle numbers and all these if bureaucracy in the community or in the environment where you are working. So instead of focusing there, why you decided to jump into this digital business?
So first of all, as a little bit background, I've been in the financial services or business industry for the past like 12 years. So I didn't even it's not even I don't even see myself like being an entrepreneur or something like that. But when I saw the massive potential of this business, yes, I was. It was 2020 when the start of this global crisis, and I thought that I have a corporate job. I was really safe, but I wasn't. A lot of my colleagues has got stood down from their job, and then in terms of like career and then stability, I have a like well-paying job. It's a good career, but to be honest, like working as an accountant, if I would say that most of the accountants would relate that to me because it's a deadline-driven environment, stressful, and it's really time-consuming. You have this money, but you are compensated well, but it's a trade-off between your time and your energy, and you don't think like there's other option for you. And then when I saw this business, I came across this lady, this advertisement lady inviting for a free webinar. I get curious about it. At the same time, super duper skeptical. As someone coming from an auditing background, of course, I was totally skeptical. I make sure that I drill down into it. I double check. I do my due diligence. And to be honest, it took me like a couple of months before went back to that ad and then register and sit down for the free webinar. And when I watched the webinar, I watched it a couple of times because I was super duper skeptical. So I did my own research, read a lot of articles about how the business model works, and it blow me away. Like all these successful people, like they started small, but now it totally changed their lives. So it gives me so much hope. That I know it's not a get rich quick scheme, but gives me so much hope that I could be there, like retire early somehow, and then live the life that you really wanted. As someone like me is expecting to be a mom next year, this year, I
Woo!
yeah, I was it's such a blessing. So I'm
Congratulations.
totally, yeah, I'm totally like I never lose sight. Although there's like I'm entangled with some personal issue with myself and with my career, with my job, but I never lost sight where I was heading. I know it took me a while to like really feel the ownership of this business, but yeah, when I saw this massive potential in 2022, I said that there's option for us. Like it's not about the life is not about deadline and then making other people your boss, getting making your boss rich. You could still get a career and earn a living while you still feel your life, like have time with your quality time with your loved ones, and then yeah. So I keep working on this business. I believe in the system and then how the business model works. So that's why yeah, I jump into it, although with a lot of skepticism and then a lot of research and due diligence.
I know, I know. I mean, um, you were skeptical, right? And you that is totally fine. I was so skeptical too, and you know what? Um, I was so. I mean, I said 200% skeptical because I've watched the webinar for more than 10 times. 10 times, and what I was really crazy at the beginning because I thought those people who were telling their story that their lives were changed because of this business and all that and all that. I was thinking that they were being paid.
Yes,
I was
yes.
like, oh, these people are just being paid just to tell their stories. And but you know that kind of feeling, I think this is true. I think, but a lot of doubts, so much doubts in me. And I was saying like, okay, I'd watch more and more, but I was surprised that every webinar, replays of the webinar that I've watched, there were different people from different parts of the globe and different walks of life. There were doctors, there were policemen, there were nurses, teachers, and all the professions. And I said, this can't be that these people are being paid to tell nice stories during the webinar. So when I said I had enough, I want to be in. So when I was really overwhelmed, and I was like, okay, if this business is true, then I'll do it too. Because I mean, what options we have now? I mean, we are living in an uncertain times.
Yes,
In one
exactly.
minute, things will change.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
things
lose
are
your job.
changing.
Yeah, yeah. Companies
There's
close
Yes,
down. And
there's a lot of changes, and it's not okay. The digital world is booming, but there are also things that are changing. That's actually is not to be acceptable. It's not acceptable, but we have to accept it. I mean, if we notice now the prices are going
mhm,
up, everything, the prime commodities, everything. So how will we cope with this? Our monthly wages enough for that? And that's why we need plan B. And that's why we jump into this business, because this is, I mean, I am a Filipina too, and we know exactly how we feel when we are living in a country like, I'm here in Europe, you're there in Australia. We know exactly our lives here are more are much better compared to the Philippines. But we can't deny that we are living a luxurious life here. But thinking back to the Philippines, we have our families, we have our
a lot
siblings
of
who
support. Yes,
are
exactly.
struggling, and we can't stop thinking of that. And you know what? One of my reasons why I jump into this business is to support my siblings back home, because I have a sister who has um yeah, I usually I don't mention this, but I have a sister who has a heart problem, and because of this business, I'm supporting financially for her medications. So I mean, this is a big help for our family, for my family in case, and I know yours too. So as you've said, we are skeptical in the beginning, but now we are progressing. I know that.
Yeah, because as if I may add, I also tried a lot and in the past because I don't want to rely on just single source of income, like rely on salary as my only source of income because I have like 11 siblings to support back home in the Philippines. Like I still got my father and my brothers and sisters, and then yeah, and I'm the only one who like migrated abroad. And then for me it's like it's like a burden for you to really support or be the only person that they rely on. But the thing is, it gives you a sense of self-fulfillment if you're able to help them, support them regularly. And then with this business, I was able to help them, of course, and then thank God they are 100% supporting of whatever endeavor that I take. But the reason as well being me being skeptical at the beginning, because I've tried and it cost me a lot of my savings. I've tried a lot, crypto, stock trading, whatever. And then yeah, but I never stopped like searching for something that I could really like pull back on in terms of my primary source of income, like collapses like my job or I lose my job. And then I found this amazing system and then this business that it's not get rich quick scheme and it's super legit. That's the reason why I dive into this, because it's legit. It's 100% legit. We pay our taxes on our income. That's why
Yes.
although there's a lot of scammers online, so but you have to have like your own due diligence or your own research of what is legit and what is not. So as on top of like a lot of people will just give you this kind of mindset like, oh, this is scam, but you have to drill down into it. You have to have the initiative to really like investigate what's really going on, or this kind of business is legit or not. So it's your own like initiative to do your own research. So I did that, and then it took me a couple of months, but I found it super legit, and then 100%.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's unlike a traditional business, but they have also the same similarities because in traditional business you have this like registration, but this business as well, since it's legit, you're required to be registered or have this permit to conduct a business. And then yeah, the other thing is that it's super flexible, so it doesn't matter if you're in Netherlands and in Australia, and it doesn't matter what like if you're an accountant, nurse, or whatever. It doesn't require any business background or special study, as long
No.
as you're coachable and you have this go-getter attitude to really go above and beyond, then to make it work. Then yeah, so that's what really attracts me with this business.
Okay. Yeah, it is really true because I'm not a tech savvy. I mean, I was a teacher in the Philippines, but that was a long time ago. I mean, I've been 10 years here in the living and working here in the Netherlands, so I've forgotten my profession as it's not totally forgotten, but in my heart, I'm still a teacher. That's why my co-teachers before and my classmates, former classmates were asking, Ida, what are you teaching online? Why we see you online talking, and sometimes we don't understand what you're talking about. I said, I'm teaching digital business. I'm teaching people how to build their own digital business. And I mean, I am here. I am one of the mentors. So I am helping others if they are willing to make a change in their lives. Yes, that's true, and that's the reason why we are here. I mean, this is free to be watched by anyone out there, and if they are interested to join with us, they can just message us, or any questions they have they can just write it down in the comments, and as soon as we read it, then we can just answer the questions, because we are here to help others. So back to you, back to your you said you were skeptical. I was skeptical too. So how did you overcome that skepticism?
So just like I was saying, so I've been into a lot of mistakes as well in the past. I've tried a lot of things in the past. So that makes me like becoming more cautious if I have to like decide to venture into this business and make sure that this is super legit. And then in order for me to overcome that sort of skepticism, because you know exactly that you don't have any idea like, oh, this is every time I saw something online, I just say, oh, it's a scam, a scam, a scam, a scam. But one thing that really like attracts me in this business is because people are real. So they look like you can relate to them because they're just ordinary people. And then the thing that really overcome me is when I sat down for, because there's nothing to lose. So I sat down for the free webinar, and by the time that I sat down for the free webinar, I watched a couple of times. Um, all of those doubts, like, oh gosh, this is legit. And then I did my own research, so that's that. It begins to, somehow enlighten me that no, this is not totally a scam. This is legit, and if you make it work, then it could somehow change your life, like
Yes,
something like that.
yes.
So I was able
That's
to
I
overcome.
I know I ask again this question because yeah, of course, being skeptical is pretty natural for us human being, especially those things that are new to us. That is okay, but you overcome your skepticism by searching, researching more, studying more about the system, what we are using, and
Months, not just weeks, months
yeah,
of like research. Sometimes I sat down and said, "Oh," in my mind, I said, "Oh, this is legit," and sometimes I said, "Oh, I doubt it is legit,"
I
because I'm just
know.
human. I'm just human. Yeah, like and for someone coming from an auditing background, yeah, I want to make sure that I don't look stupid because although
Yeah.
you commit mistakes, of course, but you're trying to minimize it, and then like
Mm.
at least you have this tolerable amount of risk that you can tolerate in case worse comes to worse, so something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So do your own diligence, your own research. Every endeavor that you take, you have to be cautious, right? Because it
Yes.
takes your time, it takes your money, like your hard-earned money, savings to put
Yeah.
into this. But yeah, so I was able to overcome that through my own initiative to do my own research and then just being
So
cautious and
that's
then like weighing things out and something like that.
yeah. So that's really fine. That's how you overcome it. So what are the impacts of this digital business to yourself and to your loved ones?
Okay, so firstly, this business really changed in many aspects of my life. Like I was saying, I am super shy. I work as an accountant, so I'm comfortable working at the background, at the back office, just doing papers, not so much with like exposing myself to social media or like like communicating directly to other people. I'm really like a private person, and I don't normally like expose myself to social media. If you could check my Facebook, I there are years that I don't even post in my personal page. And then because for me, it's somehow it gives you a sense of security as well. And for me, I don't really
Privacy.
believe have you really have to put out there whatever is happening in your life, not because other people are interested. No, of course there's it's none of their business, but for me, of course, it's yeah, privacy and security issue as well. And then, of course, yeah, what's the point of like putting yourself, whatever happening into your life in social media? But with this business, you're not putting it there just for the sake of putting it there. You are like inspiring them, encouraging them that this how this business changed you. And then
Yeah.
yeah, so personally the personal growth that I was able to attain, like I'm camera shy at the beginning, and then I started like I said, oh, I was able to do this, oh my god. And then I yeah, that's personal development on my part. And then by attending the mastermind, the training, oh my god, it's such a if you just
Motivating.
yeah, if you just have to devote your time, like utilizing what is in the training, it could really change your life. So it's not right. yeah, we are here not just for the money, not just for the ranks and milestone or whatever, but the thing of how you become. That's the thing
Yes. Yes.
that's the most. And then the community, the people that you met, that somehow has impacted you. Like for instance, this I have this like in our group we have these people like a complete stranger and we just met virtually, but it feels like you met them like personally and you trust them, you know, in
Yeah.
the level that as if you met them on a
Yeah.
personal level, something like that.
Mhm.
So
Just like
because
what we
that's
are doing now. Just
practice
like,
you're making,
yeah.
yeah, in the practice you're making money, but you're also improving yourself, and you have this you widen your horizon, and then you get this kind of mindset and values that no one can take that away from you. Not even I've been studying accounting for like 6 years and I was able to get a job, a decent job, but um the personal development that this business and the training of this business has given me, I couldn't get it from anywhere. Like even if you graduated a bachelor degree or something, that's one part that the most, I think the most memorable part of being in this business. And then for my loved ones, of course, financially they were able to feel, because whatever I have, whatever I got from this business, I normally share it with them like 100% with my loved ones, because I'm not just because they rely on me financially, but it gives me a sense of fulfillment. Not just it's my responsibility to like support them, but also the joy that you can share whatever you have with them and through this business, through the blessings of this business. That's why, in terms of financial and the impact to this to my loved ones, it really helped me a lot to help them consistently in terms of financial um, allowance or financial help that I could give them.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, what
Yeah, that's
now?
really,
Thank you.
yeah, those are, yeah, we, um when I started this business, I was also not that person that, what I'm doing in my life, my, let's say my lifestyle, I'm putting it in Facebook. No, I'm not that person. But I, when I join in, I realized that this is very important, because it's not to brag to people that you are going on vacation 3 times or 4 times a year, or whatever, where you're going to, what you're doing, but to motivate them that, look, life is not always to work hard every day, to work
Exactly.
8 to 10 hours a day, and
Mhm.
that will, your work, our job, our daily job is, having, taking our time almost the whole week. And what for? You have to ask your, that question, what for? Why are you working so hard? Life is to be enjoyed. Create more memories. Just enjoy to the fullest, because we don't know what tomorrow brings.
Yes,
That's why
exactly.
enjoy every moment as much as possible. Do something silly sometimes. Do something that makes you happy. And that's those things I discover here in the business.
Mhm.
So many people in our business community inspire and motivate us, and these things, we just had to think that this business is for us, this business is for our loved ones, and that's why we are here. So I'm very happy that you shared your insight about this business, about how how this business impacted your life and your loved ones,
Mhm.
how being skeptical before and now you see progress in yourself, stepping out from your comfort zone, that's very important. I really appreciate that, those ideas you shared, Dora, and I wish you all the best. Being a mom is really, really great. You will be a mom to be this year,
Yeah,
so I'm very excited.
very.
Share your photos later on if you are, these things, and keep in touch. We are here, and I'm very, very proud of you, what you've done in the community and for yourself and for your loved ones. So
Yeah.
before anything else, I would like to to mention the people who are watching us. Oh,
Yeah.
Maria is watching from the Netherlands. Hello,
Yeah,
Maria.
my group as well. My accountability partners, Monica Tan and Gabriela, and our group, the Eagles, something like that. Yeah,
Oh, they're
because
watching.
they're watching because I told them like I'm doing my first live interview in 2013, and I normally don't do this.
Oh, thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
we have also Ryan from the Philippines, from
Yeah,
Cebu.
hello Ryan. Yes,
Yeah.
Ryan Alexander.
And
Yeah, from
Rebecca. Rebecca is my business partner here in the Netherlands. She is currently
Ryan.
on vacation in the Philippines, and she
Mm,
is island
Camille.
hopping. Is
Yeah,
yeah, she
Camiguin
is in
Island.
Camiguin. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy there, Rebecca. Enjoy and see you soon. She
Mhm.
will be back, I think, next month. So it's a long vacation for her. You see how this business help people to just enjoy life. So
Yes, exactly.
yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much for your time. Your
Thank you
time
for
is
having me.
precious,
Yeah,
and
thank you for having me, Sis Ida, and a pleasure is mine, of course. And then thank you. It really, gives me so much confidence and build those confidence that I wanted to, I wanted to discover within me because I'm shy and I'm normally like comfortable like working at the background, something like that. But
now it's not
I,
anymore. You did the first step. The
yeah,
first step is very important, just like our what we did before. The first step is very important, and that is watching the webinar. The webinar is the most important thing in this business. So,
and
guys,
then yeah, before we end this interview, I just want to say hi to those who are skeptical, those who are fence setters. Connect with Ida. Uh, she's awesome. And then just think about
thank
this. It's
you.
2023. So if you want from point A to point B, you really have to take action.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you end up like 2023 ends and you are still at the same position as you were today. So the best thing is to take action, reach out, whoever mentor that you see or to see Ida, just check on her website and then register for the free webinar. It's nothing to lose. If this business is not for you, at least you tried because
Yes,
no
that's
one
really
will, no one will take action to follow your dreams or the life that you deserve except yourself. So the only thing is you take initiative of your life, take action, explore more, and then yeah, you never know if this business could change your life. Because a lot of people will say, "Oh, what if I fail?" It's really up to you. What if you fly? Something like that. So the only
yeah.
thing is your yeah. Don't be living. Don't live in fear because a lot of people you never know because a lot of us there's a lot of opportunities out there. It's only up to us to seize them. So for
Yes.
those fence center who's those who are still doubting, reach out to your mentor or register to Ida's website, and then yeah, just reach out to this amazing mentor, and then yeah, you never know if this business is could change your life.
Yes, thank you for that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching and see you next week for another business partner from Maryland, USA next
Wow,
week.
congratulations!
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Bye
you so much.
bye
Good night.
and
Good morning.
enjoy your weekend. Okay. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
bye
Thank
bye.
you for watching again.